everyone. Welcome back to English with Emily, the place where we talk about real life, real feelings, and real English. I'm Emily, and today I'm sitting here with my good friend Josh, ready to have an honest and calm conversation together.
Hi, Emily, and hello to everyone who is listening today. I feel really relaxed to be here. I'm not rushing and I'm not stressed. I feel calm, and I think today's topic fits my mood very well.
I'm happy to hear that, Josh. Today, we want to talk about reflecting our lives, looking back at our experiences, and sharing daily English sentences that people can really use in their everyday life.
Yes, this topic feels very close to the heart. Reflection is something we don't always do because life is busy, but it's very important for our mental health and personal growth.
I agree so much. When I woke up this morning, I spent a few minutes thinking about my journey in life. I thought about how I started, how I struggled, and how I slowly became stronger.
That sounds very meaningful. When you reflect like that, do you feel happy, sad, or something else?
I feel a mix of emotions. I feel proud of myself, but I also feel emotional because the journey was not easy. Still, I feel thankful because every experience taught me something valuable.
I really like that word thankful. When I reflect on my own life, I think about my mistakes first, but now I try not to blame myself for them.
That's a healthy mindset. Mistakes are not signs of failure. They are signs that we are trying, learning, and living.
Exactly. For example, there was a time when I was afraid to speak English in front of people. I felt nervous and my heart would beat very fast.
Many people can relate to that feeling. Fear is very common, especially when learning a new skill or language.
Yes, but I learned one important lesson. Fear doesn't disappear when we wait. Fear becomes smaller when we face it slowly.
That's a very powerful reflection. Dear listeners, if you feel scared, remember that fear is not your enemy. It is just a sign that you are stepping outside your comfort zone.
Emily, can you remember a time in your life when you felt lost or confused?
Yes, I remember that time very clearly. I didn't know what direction my life was going, and I felt tired both mentally and emotionally.
That must have been difficult. How did you help yourself during that period?
I allowed myself to slow down. I wrote my thoughts in a notebook, talked to close friends, and sometimes I just sat quietly and listened to my own feelings.
That's very honest. Reflection doesn't always look beautiful. Sometimes it includes tears, silence, and uncomfortable thoughts.
Exactly. Reflection is not about being perfect, it's about being real with yourself.
I think that's something many people need to hear. We don't need to fix everything immediately.
Yes, sometimes understanding is more important than fixing.
Emily, can you tell me what do you usually do to help yourself?
I often tell myself, I am doing my best today, and that is enough. This sentence helps me be kind to myself.
That's a great sentence. Mine is, tomorrow is another chance to try again. It gives me hope when today feels heavy.
Daily sentences are very powerful. The words we repeat every day slowly shape how we think and feel.
Dear listeners, try choosing one positive sentence and saying it every morning.
Josh, how do you usually deal with stress in your daily life?
When I feel stressed, I stop what I'm doing and take a deep breath. I remind myself that stress is temporary and that I don't need to solve everything at once.
That's very wise. Life moves in waves, and every wave eventually passes.
Yes, and during reflection, we learn that nothing stays the same forever, not happiness and not sadness.
That realization brings peace. It reminds us to enjoy good moments and stay strong during hard ones.
Josh, how are some small things that make you feel grateful every day?
Simple things make me happy, like a quiet morning, a kind message from someone, or a warm cup of tea. These small moments add meaning to life.
I completely agree. Big happiness is built from many small, quiet moments.
Reflection helps us see those moments more clearly.
And it also helps us understand other people better.
Yes, when we understand our own struggles, we become more patient and kind toward others.
That's true empathy. It starts from within.
Dear listeners, your life story matters even if it feels ordinary to you.
Every person is growing at their own pace, and comparison only steals our peace.
If you feel stuck right now, please remember this. Feeling tired does not mean you are weak.
Resting is not giving up. Resting is preparing to continue.
Before we end, let's share one more daily English sentence.
Mine is, I am learning step by step, and I don't need to rush.
And mine is, today I choose to be kind to myself and others.
That's a beautiful sentence to end with.
Thank you so much for joining me today, Josh. This conversation felt very warm and real.
Thank you, Emily. I truly enjoyed reflecting together.
And thank you to everyone listening to English with Emily. Take a moment today to reflect on your life and speak kindly to yourself.
We'll see you next time. Take care and keep growing.
Bye, everyone.